They got permission from the league to wear them a little extra down the stretch.
Olani, and the ball came out. And the Saints recover. Quincy Riley forces the fumble. And
Look at Riley right there. Good job putting the shoulder pad on the football and Werner on the spot to recover it. And Jason, to Andrew's point, for Brandon Staley, there's not a lot of highlights, but he is going to watch that film to see if he played hard all the way through, isn't he?
No doubt about it. Quincy Riley, the rookie, getting a chance to come in.
4th and 3, Mayfield. Here they come up the middle. Dodging, driving, clinking, throwing. It was caught. No, out of bounds. Godwin was on the chalk. He was on the paint.
Doesn't re-secure it. Let's keep an eye on him over on the sidelines here. He catches it, but then the hit causes it to bobble. When he brings the ball back into his body, he's already out of bounds.
Defense by New Orleans. Big time play.
McMillan, bottom of your screen. Hubbard the back. And Bryce Young throws one, and it's intercepted. Taken away by Alontae Taylor. Underthrown in the area where McMillan was.
He goes like he's coming right here. It looks like blitz, and then he's just going to bail out of there right here. Get underneath that throw, and there just was not a lot of urgency. I'm telling you, McMillan does not look like he's running well, and as a quarterback, man, you've got to be able to read that underneath right there.
Dart. And he's got a completion. Slayton lost the football. Scooped up by Sanker on the return. And Sanker forced out by Singletary. A big turnover by Darius Slayton.
It's Darius Slayton, but one of the better players for the Saints is the veteran Demario Davis. Slayton has a nice catch. Davis with the punch out to allow Sanker for the pickup.
Great job by Davis to get the ball out there.
On 4th down, they've got Stone Smart and Jelani Woods in at tight end. Neither has a reception this year. Cook in the pocket to the middle of the field. Intercepted! Sanker along the sidelines is out of bounds.
Really grooved that one. They actually did a nice job with the protection. He had plenty of time, did not set his feet. I don't think he saw Sanker at all, and he threw it right to him.
He has been so good at adapting to that.
Cousins. And the ball is out, and the Saints have it.
Look for some deep outs and or deep curls from Emeka Egbuka.
Left field, fumble again. Ball comes loose. Saints have it. So now the Bucs turn it over. Chase Young with the hit.
To this first play where they missed the hot read, forces this play, and then Chase Young goes around Tristan Wirfs. But you've got to give credit to the secondary of the Saints. They held up. They knew that Emeka Egbuka and Baker Mayfield wanted that deep out, that deep route.
Dart in the shotgun. Scattaboo. And the ball came out. No whistle. Howden going the other way. Howden's going to go the distance, and we'll have to see if this one stands. Take another look.
It's going through. Look at all this traffic.
Definitely
right there it is.
Not even close.
Ball popped right there. Big hand on football. And look at Howden sees it.
That's the third turnover of the game.
Robinson's back in. Here comes an extra body. Robinson picks up the pressure, and that ball is out of the hands of Kyle Pitts. And it's the veteran Justin Reed with the move and the touchdown. His first in 7 years, and the Saints are right back in it.
That's these contested catches that Kyle Pitts has had trouble with today. It's just a simple slant. Kurt tries to throw it second window. Maybe Kyle Pitts gets distracted a little bit, but nonetheless, when you get DBs in and around the ball, you're ready for those opportunities. And
Penalty makes it first down and 20. Ward in trouble. Chase Young ripped it away. Young on the return. Young at the 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Chase Young. He just stole it from Cam Ward and went the other way for 6.
That was unbelievable by Chase Young, and also Carl Granderson. Those two guys in conjunction makes this play because Granderson comes inside, forces Ward to have to get around him, and now Chase Young, who we call runs the hump, comes around from the other side. But the awareness, CD, to not only be able to come away with the sack, but to take the football away from Cam Ward. You're seeing it here. He comes on the outside. For Dan Moore Jr., you're thinking you're doing a good job. I'm running him up past the quarterback. But because of Granderson, it forces Ward outside the pocket. For Cam Ward there, not a huge mistake. You got to be able to just tuck the ball away.